feel like after taking a few steps forwards against Colorado and Oregon, you guys regressed a little bit today?
Well, after eavesdropping on my entire post-game speech, I think most of your questions are answered, aren't they?
We didn't hear anything.
Huh. Um, Say it again.
Did you feel like you guys regressed after taking some steps forward against Colorado and Oregon in the last two games?
Well, I think we definitely regressed. I don't say what as coaches we have not been able to turn this into a consistently tough team, and and so some of all this nice positive stuff we've experimented with. Well, that experiment's failed, and and also I think that. Somehow it's got to be meaningful enough to the players, and as coaches, we got to make it meaningful. And at some point, some of these players, it's got to mean something to them to go out there and play well. And we got too many people that want to be easy too often.
What does that look like now? Do you guys turn that corner during practice and during meetings?
I don't know. I mean, we get all kinds of mixed messages. We'll pretend it's meaningful. We'll pretend to try hard, and then, as soon as it gets difficult, then we wilt. So, we've got to be tougher than that. We've got to hold each other more accountable than that.
Do you think that the explosive plays were being kind of the biggest problem for the defense, and giving too many of those led to?
We've been talking about this explosive play thing for a while, and I'll tell you what the trouble with those explosive plays are. I'll tell you exactly what they are. We go out there and play with 8 instead of 11 because we are too soft and too undisciplined to do what we're coached to do. And as coaches, we're not able to get the message through somehow. And then all of a sudden, somebody's not where they're supposed to be. And so then we give up an explosive play. And as a team, we're almost toxic on third down, both sides. And that's just toughness. That's just how bad do you want it. Now, offense isn't any better. I thought defense played better than offense today. I thought the only team we had today that played well is field goal block. We may be one of the best field goal block teams in America. Outside of that, I mean, ain't good to say about us as a coaching staff or us as a team.
When you say playing with 8 as opposed to 11, is that just a couple guys not doing their job?
What did you say?
You mentioned playing with 8 guys rather than playing with 11. Is that just guys not doing their job?
Yeah, 3 guys all of a sudden don't do their job. They want to act like they're confused about something, or they decided not to play hard that play, or they don't get lined up quickly enough, or one excuse is as good as the next, but manufacture, devise, excuse, legitimate or otherwise. I mean, what difference does it make? I mean, let's say it's the greatest excuse in the world. Well, they're still getting explosive. What difference does it make? And but I'll tell you what, if it really means a lot to you to play well, those excuses become rarer and rarer. Legitimate excuses become rarer and rarer. And part of it, you never really hear about them because it means enough to you that an individual themselves won't indulge an excuse.
What were the offense's biggest problems today in your eyes?
Very soft. We thought that the other team should roll over for us. We thought, goody, we're coming back home. As soon as something doesn't go our way, we wilt and pout on the sideline. When something doesn't go well, all of a sudden there's an explanation. As soon as something gets tough, we go out there and play with 8. Somebody's got some kind of confusion or clutter in their mind. No killer instinct to win one play after the next, win one play and then feel good about it, and then not tough enough to win 2, that type of thing. And we're a lot better than this, and to be perfectly honest, I've had less talented teams play better. But we've got to turn the corner. And some of these guys, I think, are a little too comfortable for a variety of reasons.
Do you think you guys need to make any changes on the O-line or just clean up the penalties and clean up some other things?
Well, we're looking at it. As a matter of fact, I don't know if we will in the next 2 weeks. I'm certainly not opposed to it. But by next year, I mean, and not just the slots that are open, it wouldn't surprise me if we have some new faces that just beat out people from this year. Because some of them are just, kind of the same thing. You say the same thing over and over, and then all of a sudden there's not progress. Corrections aren't made.
And Blake Mazza, of course, was positive. He's a real kicker in the conference. Perfect. What do you say about him this season?
Good for Blake. Okay, another bright spot, Blake Mazza. So there we're good at field goal block and we're good at kicking field goals. So yeah, that's we're terribly excited about that.